Hi, welcome back. It's a gray Monday afternoon here in Washington State, so I thought I'd take a few minutes out and make a video and show you what we do as far as heating in our greenhouse goes. Maybe it will spark a few ideas on your end if you decide to get a greenhouse or have one. This greenhouse that we're in is a hexagonal all glass greenhouse, and it's not a big greenhouse. It's terrible for stacking plants in though, because the side walls, the way they're shaped, you can see what we got here. We're stacked on this wall, we're stacked on this wall, and we got a little shelf on this wall. Other than that, your space is pretty much used up. But down here, as far as the heating goes, let me get you down through the calla lilies here, and you can see that we have DeLonghi oil-filled heater, and these oil-filled heaters are great for one major reason. Is they're kind of mechanical thermostat, which means that if the power winks out on you during the night, when it comes back on, this thing will fire right back up and start heating again. If you have an electronic heater in here, those things reset to zero as soon as the power goes out. Causes a problem if you have the power winks in the middle of the night and it's 20 degrees outside, your heater shuts down, next thing you know everything's frosted in the greenhouse. And another thing great about this one is the fact that if you look here, we have it set on 1, but there's a snowflake function. And with it set at snowflake function at 33 degrees, the heater will come on and keep the greenhouse pretty much warm above the frost level. It's also double-sided. You can see the two switches there, which means the low side and the high side. Turn them both on, and the thing will put out enough heat to keep the greenhouse frost-free. And the heat just flows right on up underneath that fan, and then gets circulated around in here to keep the frost off the plants. That's pretty much it as far as the heating in this greenhouse goes. Let me take you over to the other greenhouse and I'll show you what we have going on there. Okay, we're over here in the other greenhouse, and as you can see, the heating systems are pretty much the same as on the other side, with the exception that this oil-filled heater doesn't have the snowflake function. It's basically your standard turn up the dial, get more heat type thing, and we have it set on high for the power level. Again, this one doesn't seem to have made too much impact on my power bill. And this is an 8x8 greenhouse, which we have filled with geraniums, as you can see, and other hanging baskets we wintered over, thin them out in the spring and make them look good. And we have the larger 14-inch fan up here in the overhead circulating the air. So this sits down here in the center of the greenhouse, and the heat goes up and the fan circulates it around. The lowest we've had in the temperature out here this year is about 15 degrees, and it's never gotten below 37 degrees in the greenhouse. So this has worked fairly good at keeping the frost at bay. So there you have it, how we heat our two greenhouses with very little impact on our power bill. Let me know if you have any comments down below, and thank you for stopping by. Have a great one.